So friends, the market is over and this is today's chart. See how the market has performed today. So what happens, this I had told you about that pivot point and the TCVC levels of that CPR range. Okay, so as you can see in the chart, the market started from somewhere near the CBR range only, the lower point, the BC point of the CBR range. Then it came down, it went, it passed the S1 and then it touched it was hovering around the S2 the entire day actually, and it was not able to reach to the S3 and S4, but it was hovering, it was getting a lot of support from the S2 level, as we can see. So why this happened is because there is a long-term resistance here, very strong resistance at this point. That is why that resistance or that support, you can tell in this case, that support did not let the prices to go down below that level. So this is how the market worked today. So actually, as you can see, approximately the market ended at the point where it had started, a little up maybe, but more or less that kind of movement was not there. We cannot tell that market was sideways as such, because at times in the beginning also it gave a few points here, and then it was here also, it was like uptrend. For tomorrow's market, it seems that the market may move up. So let us see, and we will analyze the levels now and we'll see what may happen tomorrow. So let us see friends, the prediction for tomorrow, that is 22nd of August. What may happen tomorrow? So for tomorrow, the CP range is still narrow, that is it is 88 and pivot is at 50597. Now we have the other levels, that R1, then S1, R2, S2, R3, R4, S3, S4. But in these levels also, a few levels may prove to be more important than the others. Why? Because there are some long-term levels that are placed here. So these are the intraday levels, and then there will be some long-term levels also, which will give some kind of support or resistance at these points. So let us see what may happen tomorrow. So when we start with the pivot point, see, we start with the pivot point and the point where is closed today. Okay, so let us see first, see the point where it closed today. It closed somewhere near 50685. Okay, so 50685, let us find the point 50685. So it was somewhere around this level that it closed, 50685. So as you can see that there is a long-term resistance here also. Okay, so in that case, what may happen, that it may move to this direction, either to this direction or to this direction. Then what may happen is that if it moves up, suppose from the pivot 50597, if it moves up, then it will get a major resistance at these levels. Okay, so it may be possible that it will for a long time it may resist at these points 50678 and 50642. If it manages to cross that also, then it will be around that range boundary. Okay, the range boundary may prove as the boundary and it will not let the prices go up. Still, if it is able to cross that boundary also, then what will happen, the breakout will happen. After that breakout, upper side breakout, and then it may reach up to the R4 level, because R4 level is another long-term resistance. So it will, from here to here, the journey will be that it will be somewhat smooth journey, because the R2 breakout will be there, then it will reach that R4 level. Okay, on the lower side, what we can see is that if it comes down, the prices comes down, then there is a support at these levels 50449, and that breakout level, that is S2 level, that is 50397, because of the existence of a long term resistance or support or a pivot line, whatever you may tell, at that position. So if it crosses from there, then it will definitely, it is going to reach up to that S3 or S4 level if the market movement is there actually. So let us see, because the pivot point, the pivot CP range is narrow now. So we'll also tell about the R6, R5 and the S6, S5 levels. So what we can see is that these are the R5 and R6 levels. You can note it down, and these are the S5 and S6 levels. So what we can see, if it move down, after that the major resistance is at 50062. That is a long-term resistance is there. Okay, and these are the intermediate levels that you can always use. The intermediate, I had already told that intermediate levels you can use for scalping. If you are interested in some kind of scalping activities, you may use the intermediate levels. So let us see, friends, what may happen tomorrow. So that will be clear only after the market is over tomorrow. So we'll come back and we'll analyze what has happened tomorrow. Okay, and we'll also see that whatever we analyzed according to the long-term resistances and the intraday resistances, supports, and whether that is that worked or not, and actually what was the scenario, what will be the scenario tomorrow. So friends, please subscribe the channel, and good night for today.